Hey guys, it's me Paula and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video all about things that YouTube has convinced me to buy in the last 2 weeks. Or YouTubers have convinced me to buy. I am such an easy sale, that's a problem, and especially with some quite cute beauty products and things out there. So these are a couple of things that I've bought over the last 2 weeks that YouTube has convinced me to buy. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to look at, now some of these things are new to the market, some things are not so new, so just bear with me. So the first thing is the Lunar Beauty, and this is the highlighter, which is called, look at this beautiful box. Can I get it out? Now this is the Moon Prism powder, highlighting powder, and this is in Mercury. So beautiful box that you open it up, and then it's so well packaged. So this is from Manny MUA's company. Now he's done such a lot of beautiful eyeshadow palettes and things at the moment, and I just think, how gorgeous is this? This has just so convinced me to buy it. This is just a beautiful highlighter, and this is in Mercury. There were some other ones, but they were like in a lot more darker skin tones for sort of like darker kind of products. Now take this off the top. I was wondering why this wasn't swatching, but it's got a plastic thing on the top. Now this is in like I said, this is in Mercury. Look at that. And if I swatch that, it's a kind of goldy white. Yeah, it's like a sort of white with a gold kind of what would you call it? Shift to it, like a gold shift to it. So it's like a sort of white with a gold shift, which look lovely as a highlighter. And I just think this comes in at £27. I actually got some money off it because I had a code, so that it took it down, I think, to about 23. So I was really pleased with that. So I love it. I think it looks just so cute. The packaging's gorgeous. I like the 3D element to it, and I just think the actual highlighter itself is gorgeous. So that was I think, I can't remember who I saw wear this. I think it might have been Teresa's Dead. I think it is. Her site was really good, so I think I picked that up because I saw her. It was under one of her recommendations of sort of top highlighters of 2019. So I got that, and I'm really pleased with that. So that's another product that I picked up because of Teresa's Dead. I watch her and I just love everything that she reviews, and I really respect reviews on it. It's this Fenty Beauty product here, and this is the Hydrating Primer, Pro Filter Hydrating Primer, and she says that she's gone through a couple of different bottles of this year, and she absolutely loves it. And this comes in at £24. And I think, where did I get it? I'm trying to think which website I got it on. It wasn't like Look Fantastic or Beauty Bay. If you Google Fenty Beauty, you'll probably get people in the UK. You'll probably get shops that sell it. So I'm finding it hard to say my words today. You'll probably find retailers. But look at this beautiful bottle, and Teresa's Dead said that she'd gone through quite a few bottles of these, and she said it's the best primer that she's ever used. So I was like sold on that. Fenty Beauty, of course, is Rihanna's brand, and you know, it's supposed to be amazing. I'm just going to do a little bit of a, probably won't come out now. So it comes out, you can see, quite light. Oh, smells nice as well, and it just blends. Oh, that's lovely. It just blends really smooth into the skin. Yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy using that. So that comes in, like I say, at £24. But I'm excited to look at it, to use that, because Teresa's skin always looks gorgeous. So I'm going to use it. So that is the Fenty Beauty Primer. The next thing I was convinced to buy, now this has obviously been all over the internet over the last 2 months, and that is the Melt Cosmetics range, and this is the Meurte eyeshadow palette. This is from their kind of like the Day of the Dead sort of range, the Mexican themed range that they did. And I bought two things from there, and I got the Meurte palette and I got the highlighter. Now I'll go through the highlighter first. Now the highlighter wasn't going to get it, but then I thought, oh, it just looks I can't remember who used it, and I think, who was it that used it? I think it was Spooky Lips and Fat Hips used it, and I was like, oh, I'm going to convince to get it. And the highlighter is actually £31, which is actually comparable to their other highlighters. And this is Iluminacion highlighter, or Iluminacion highlighter. And that's a highlight. And look, it's got like the embossing of a skull in it. Isn't that cute? But it's got, compared to the Prism one that I bought, this has got more of a pink shift to it. I don't want to ruin the embossing, but it's a lot lighter. It's almost got a little bit of a kind of glitter through it. I don't know if you can see that on my hand. It's almost more a pinky highlighter, so a bit different. The only thing, it's going to be so sad using it and getting rid of the skull. It's so cute. So that's the next thing that I got, which I am really excited to use. Even that's really cute, isn't it? Even that outer packaging of it is really good. So then look at the highlight. Now you've seen this on the internet. This has been everywhere, all over the place. And this is £48, retailed at £48. And obviously you get the day and the life and the death side of it. Now this Meurte is the death side of it. So the Day of the Dead, the life and death. And the other side of it, I keep forgetting the name of the other one. It's more kind of bright, neon sort of greens, yellows, that kind of thing, and it really, that's not my style. So I got this one here with the Meurte, and I'm really excited to use it because it is just, the color range is just gorgeous there. I have swatched a few of them already just to have a look at the colors, but we've got this lovely greens, a couple of shimmers. I'm really excited about this navy blue, the blue sides, and the burgundies. I just think that's gorgeous. And then we've got like a sort of gold at the other end there. And like I say, there's so many influencers that I wasn't going to get it because I thought £48, another palette. But I've seen so many gorgeous looks that people have done. Emily Han did a lovely gorgeous eye look on it, and I think that convinced me to get it. So I've been really, internet made me do it. Internet made me buy it. So I just think this is beautiful. I'm not going to bother swatching it just now because you'll have seen swatches of it. Like I say, so many of the YouTubers that I watch have done lovely looks with it, and I'm excited to do it. I might do a get ready with me or a try on with this in the next few weeks, but this is I couldn't resist this, the Meurte. Like I say, I was not going to buy it, and then I saw people use it and I thought, order. The internet made me do it. So that's the Meurte palette by Meurte Cosmetics, which I really think is such a great brand at the moment. I mean, it's, I suppose you could still call it an indie brand, couldn't you? And I think so much of their stuff's coming out. And even though I've seen people review palettes and gone, oh, palettes are, £50 palettes, are they worth it? There's only a few colours. But no one's ever really said this about Meurte. I mean, when you think about it, Melt's you've only got a certain amount of colours there, but people are not saying, oh, it's not worth it. They're saying buy it. So that probably shows the quality of it. The next palette I bought was, I can't remember who was talking about this, but I've got the Huda Beauty Nude palette, and this is in Rich Nude Obsessions. Now, I actually got this about a month ago. I think it was in the Black Friday sale, but I haven't used it yet, and that's just gorgeous. Now, apparently it's supposed to be, they have like a light, a medium, and a dark, depending on your skin tone, nudes for your skin tone, which is a great idea. They do it for skin, don't they? Different foundations. So it's nice that they have gone for eyeshadows that will, that complement your complexion. So this is £27. Now, even though this is the dark one, I just prefer the dark one, the dark look. So I got the rich one. Even though, like I say, we should have probably got the light one, I just think this is gorgeous colours, and I'll be happy to put these on at some point. I have done a couple of swatches of it. I think I did that in another video. Right, the next thing I decided to get, because the internet made me do it, again, Trees Are Dead, this is your fault again. People might think that's the only person I watch. No, I've watched quite a few. And this is the, oh, I'll just pause for a second. Sorry, my children again interrupting the video. This is the Hourglass palette. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Ghost palette, and this is just gorgeous. I think that I got this for £75 on Space NK. I got it for Christmas. I told my husband to buy it for me, and again, so many people have used it. I mean, like, again, Teresa's Dead was saying how amazing this palette was, and you get 6 shades there. You can see me there. Hello, other me in the camera. So there it is. It tells you how to use it there. A code, so a card there. Sorry. So you've got the finishing powder. They give you a diffuse light or dim light, a bronze, a blush, 2 different colours, iridescent rose or sublime flush, and you get the highlighter. Which so there we go. That's the beautiful colours there, and I have to say it is amazing. It is amazing. Especially I think the middle finishing powder I just think is fabulous. And again, the internet made me buy it. Now the next thing I'm going to talk about is Clionadh Cosmetics. Now I watch a lady called Emily Han. Again, she sort of is a YouTuber that's part of this this podcast group involving like Spooky Lips and Fat Hips, Teresa's Dead, 90s Love Child, Emily Han. It's called the Half Cousins podcast. They're great. They're really good. And Emily, I love her channel. She's so good. She's so lovely. She's very good at interacting with her subscribers. She always replies to you and, you know, talks about her products and things. So something I really enjoy is her Clionadh. She talks about Clionadh Cosmetics. Now I ordered Clionadh is a lovely indie brand from Canada. Their products are amazing. I think the standout products are stained glass eyeshadows, but they're quite pricey. They are all very expensive products, but the looks that people have done with them are just phenomenal. And they've actually got something I want to get is they're releasing a trio of eyeshadows for to raise money for the Australian wildfires, and I think that it's coming out in the 15th thing. Hello Tristan, sorry I've interrupted again on my video, sorry. I'm trying to do anything in this video. Ever when I do a video I get interrupted about 40 times. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to really download this editing program and learn how to do it. I've never have time to learn how to edit. Like I'm like a mum of 3. I work a couple days a week as a teacher, and I'm doing a postgrad and masters in psychology at the moment. So I'm just like, when have I got time to? So I'm gonna. But you guys deserve better quality videos. So I am genuinely good at. I've got a camera for my birthday a few months ago. I really am gonna have to not film on my phone anymore and really sit down and work out to using these editing suites. Yeah, I mean, I think I like people coming up in their sort of teens, 20s. They're so good at editing and doing these fantastic videos. And I have to say that I need to sit down and actually learn, because it doesn't come naturally to me. Anyway, so this is Clionadh Cosmetics. These are the ones that I've got so far. I've only got a little set. They come really nicely packaged, but you buy them as separate shadows. And so it tells you the shades in the back. I have ordered, and I've loved these so much, I have ordered another 7 shadows. And what I'm going to do is I will swatch these. But these are Clionadh, so I'll show you. I mean, they're so gorgeous. The shades you get are so unusual. This is Toadstool. I just think they're multi-chrome. I mean, their standout product is their stained glass ones, but they're really quite expensive. So I thought I'll try these ones out first to see if I like them, and then I'll think of purchasing some of the stained glass windows. This is Salamander. Look at that. Like I say, they shift. Look at the beautiful shift in the light of these products. They're just gorgeous. So yeah, I'm going to probably buy the 3 when they come out. This is Elixir. The 3 when they come out. For the Australian wildfire. Look at that. Oh, it's just too gorgeous. I actually bought this palette, this magnetic palette from Morphe. You could buy an empty one. I was going to buy the one from Clionadh, but the one I wanted was all sold out. This is Hunter. You can absolutely cover it here in swatches. I'll do maybe this side. Swatch that too hard. Oh dear, I've made a total mess of this. Anyway, that's Hunter. It's like a purpley. and I've got Hex, which is a purple, again, another kind of purple colour. They're difficult to swatch because they're quite crumbly. So that's the Hex in the middle there. Probably can't see it in the middle. And then the last one I've got is Cinnabar, which is a kind of purple again. I didn't realise when I'd actually ordered them, when I've kind of got them in, they've all been kind of a sort of purple. That's kind of more of a kind of reddy purple, that one. So that's Clionadh. So hopefully, like I said, I'm getting another 7 sent to me, and I'm going to try and build up my collection of Clionadh because I absolutely love her shadows. I love the concepts. If you go in and if you go into her website, there's different ranges, and she does a lot of kind of almost like witch alchemy sort of ranges. She does a lot of just different kind of unusual kind of woodland effect ones, like, you know, like mushrooms and grass and forests and things like that. So that, I think I love her range. Her colour ranges are beautiful. The only thing I would say is they are a little bit crumbly, especially when you're trying to swatch them and you end up mucking them up a bit. Anyway, so that's that one, and that was from Emily Hanhan. Great tip, love them. Only thing I've got to say is I did have to pay import tax. They don't include import tax in their post, so you get charged postage and packaging to the UK, and then on top of that, I had to pay quite steep import tax on it. So I think I paid about £35–40 for the shadows, and then I had to pay £16 on top of that for the import tax, which was a bit annoying, but what can you do? The last one I got, and this was a recommendation from Smoky Glow. I think she was going over on her top palettes of the year. And it's an older one, but it's Sultry by Anastasia. And I think I got this in a sale in the new year. It was down, I think it's 48, but it was down to sort of 24. And I got that. So I haven't used it yet. And I just think these colours are gorgeous. I've seen looks that she's done with it, and it's absolutely beautiful. So thanks Smoky Glow for the recommendation. So a couple of recommendations, things I want to try this year. I want to try Kaleidos, and I've actually ordered Kaleidos, a small palette by Kaleidos, and a highlighter. Now actually the highlighter I've ordered, it's one of those cute ones in the tins that that you can see, like you see a lot of people reviewing, and I'm not sure if I'm going to wear this is this gorgeous shade, and I think the shade that I've got as a highlighter I'm going to probably wear as an eyeshadow, because I just think the shade's amazing. It's very colour shifting, psychedelic sort of cosmic colour. So I think probably when I get that I'll do a review of it and possibly wear it as an eyeshadow. I want more Clionadh. I'm not going to lie, I love her shadows. I just think they're amazing. Just so unusual. I want to try another indie brand called Shroud. I think they used to be known as Strobe Cosmetics. Everyone always says that when they review it. They used to be known as Strobe. But anyway, I want to try that. I've seen a lot of people talk about how great the products are. So I want, like I said, this is going to be the year of the indie brands, I think, for many creators. And I think, yeah, definitely a lot more. I want to try a lot more indie brands. I want to try Lethal Cosmetics, which is a German company. Again, Teresa's Dead talks about them a lot. Again, they're like ones that you buy separate shadows and you put into, I don't know what they call these Z palettes or whatever. You pop them in there, and yeah, they've got some very standout multi-chrome shadows as well, which I'd love to try. I think that, again, this is the year of the multi-chromes as well. Another company I'd like to try is Midas Cosmetics, because I know Smoky Glow, who I follow on YouTube. I subscribe to her, and she is releasing a palette and a highlighter, and I think it's towards the end of the month it's getting released. So I am so excited to see what that's like. I reckon she's quite a pink vibe, so I think it might be kind of a pink gold palette. But I'm super excited about that, and I'm there for that. So I'm going to buy from that. So that'll be Midas Cosmetics. I am interested in them. They seem to have some very interesting products already. The other brands I've ordered from and I'm waiting to get delivery is Milani. I've ordered their sort of purple gilded palette. So I've seen that, I saw that in Boots the other day, and I thought, oh, shall I get it? And I hummed and hawed, and then I ended up ordering it when I got back. But I got a discount because I use a code. Now, I don't know if you know Boots. Boots the Chemist is a bit like I suppose it's a bit like Ulta and Sephora in the US. I thought they also sell medicines and things. I think in the UK we have, our chemists tend to sell everything, cosmetics, skincare, and the medicine. Whereas I know in it's like drugstore, and then you have like, you know, natural pharmacy in the US, don't you? Have sort of two separate things. Other thing I'd like to try, and I don't know if I'll get to try it because it's so darn expensive, is Chanticale. Teresa Was Dead was talking about a powder that she used that was basically like completely skin perfecting powder that it just gives you such a great finish. I would really like to try Chanticale this year as well, if I can. I might not be able to. Anyway, and I'm sure Meurte will have another release that everyone will want to buy. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. It'd be great to get some meet my 125, 150 subscriber giveaways. And bye for now. Thank you.